Generative AI isn't just a tool, it's your co-creator. Turning ideas into breakthroughs, it's redefining creativity as we know it.
Ever feel like you're stuck in a brainstorming rut? Ideas everywhere, but nothing quite clicking.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, imagine having an AI assistant that could swoop in and help you connect the dots, leading to those aha moments that spark real innovation.
Like having an extra teammate whose brain operates at warp speed.
That's exactly what we're diving into today, how generative AI is changing the game for innovation, especially in the fast-paced world of design sprints.
It's fascinating, isn't it? The study we're looking at really highlights how generative AI isn't just about automation, but about augmenting human creativity, pushing us further than we could go alone.
And design sprints are like the perfect testing ground for this, right? For those unfamiliar, it's all about tackling a specific problem with a small, diverse team, all within a very compressed time frame.
It's like a pressure cooker for innovation. You've got intense brainstorming, rapid prototyping, constant feedback loops, all carefully facilitated to maintain momentum.
A pressure cooker that, according to the study, 83% of companies are prioritizing.
Yet only a tiny fraction actually feel equipped to handle.
Ouch. A familiar feeling, I'm sure. But that's where these generative AI tools like ChatGPT or DALL-E come in. They're like adding a secret weapon to your team's arsenal.
They really do become almost like an extra team member, especially during those critical early stages of a design sprint.
You're talking about the divergent thinking phase, right? That initial explosion of ideas where you're trying to cover as much ground as possible.
Exactly. And one participant in the study described it perfectly. They said their team was drowning in a sea of fragmented concepts, struggling to find that common thread.
Hey, want our free AI dope top AI tools that we use? Chat below. It's our live Google Sheets packed with over 100 killer tools, video, music, photos, AI voices, productivity, script writing, YouTube hacks, captions, the works. Always growing. Live Google Sheet. Always free. AI, dope top AI tools that we use. Download and chat below. Back to the show.
So how'd AI come to the rescue? Did it just swoop in with the perfect solution?
Not quite. The study found that the real magic happens not when AI tries to be the idea guy, but when it acts as a facilitator for human collaboration.
Okay, so walk me through that. What does that look like in practice?
So in this particular case, the team fed all their jumbled ideas into the AI. And instead of picking a winner, it analyzed everything and synthesized it into a coherent starting point. It's like the AI helped them draw a map out of what was initially just a bunch of random dots.
It's like AI excels at connecting those dots, which then frees us humans up to think bigger picture.
And it doesn't stop there. As the design sprint moves from that expansive divergent phase to the more focused convergent stage, AI takes on a whole new role. Equally important, but definitely different.
Right, now this is where it gets really interesting. We've tackled the brainstorming part, but how does AI function when it's decision time? Give us the inside scoop.
You've got it moving from that sea of possibilities to actually making decisions. Imagine this. You're in the thick of it, dozens of ideas on the table, and it's time to zero in on the best path forward.
And the pressure's on. So how does AI step up in that kind of high-stakes environment?
Well, this study revealed something pretty surprising, even for seasoned design sprint facilitators.
Okay, now you've got to spill the beans.
Yeah.
What surprised them? It's not like the AI is single-handedly making the decisions, is it?
No, it's not about replacing human judgment at all. Instead, think of the AI as this incredibly efficient assistant, capable of analyzing mountains of data, customer feedback, market trends, all of it. And then it distills all that information into these digestible insights for the team to consider.
So it's like having an extra set of eyes on the problem, but these eyes can process information on a whole other level, right?
Yeah.
Picking up on those nuances that we humans might miss.
Spot on. And you know how we talked about AI's ability to synthesize information before? Well, in this decision-making phase, that ability becomes absolutely crucial.
Okay, I need an example here. Paint me a picture.
All right, let's say your team is wrestling with 3 completely different prototypes. Each one has its own pros and cons, and you're just feeling stuck. The AI can be tasked with diving deep into user feedback, market data, even competitor analysis. Then it can actually rank those prototypes based on whatever criteria matter most to the team.
That's incredible. So it's not that the team blindly follows the AI's ranking, but it gives them a data-driven starting point for those tough conversations.
Exactly. It eliminates that analysis paralysis that can really bog a team down. And it's not just about ranking options either.
Oh, There's more.
This study found that AI can even generate rough drafts of different scenarios or even basic prototypes, all based on the team's initial ideas. It's like having a tireless assistant who's constantly generating options.
That's amazing. It frees up so much time and mental energy, allowing the team to really focus on the why behind their decisions. But I have to ask, with all this AI assistance, is there a risk that the team becomes too passive? Like, are they just watching the AI do the work instead of actively participating?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's something this study emphasizes over and over again, the importance of human oversight throughout the entire process. As one participant put it, you could automate almost the whole design sprint, but where's the fun in that?
It's about striking a balance, right? Keeping those human elements of collaboration and creativity alive while still leveraging the power of AI.
100%. And to do that, you need clear roles and responsibilities from the get-go. The facilitator plays a key role here, making sure the AI is used as a tool to enhance, not overpower the team.
So it's kind of like the AI is this incredibly talented musician capable of playing these amazing solos, but it's the conductor, the facilitator, who's ultimately shaping the entire performance.
I like that analogy. And, just like a conductor needs to understand each instrument, the facilitator and the team need to be fluent in AI to really make it sing.
It's a partnership, not just a case of plugging it in and hoping for the best.
Exactly. And one of the keys to making that partnership really hum is transparency.
Transparency, huh? Now tell me more about that. How does that factor into all of this?
Well, it all comes down to trust. The study found that when teams actually understand how the AI is working, what data it's using, why it's recommending certain things, they're far more likely to embrace those insights.
So it's about demystifying the process, right? Letting the team peek behind the curtain.
Exactly. When you remove that element of the unknown, the AI becomes less of a mysterious black box and more of a trusted teammate.
It's still about humans solving human problems. The AI is just there to lend a hand.
And sometimes that helping hand is all we need to break through those barriers and reach truly innovative solutions.
This has been incredible. Eye-opening, really. But I have a feeling we're just scratching the surface here. What other insights did this study uncover about this whole human-AI partnership?
Well, one of the most compelling findings was around the actual tangible outcomes. We've talked a lot about the how, but the so what is where things get really exciting.
Ooh, I love a good so what. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's dive into those real-world results in part 3. You won't want to miss this.
All right, you've teased these tangible outcomes. Spill, how is this human-AI collaboration actually changing the game in the real world?
This is where it gets really real, right? The study found that companies integrating generative AI into their innovation processes are seeing some seriously impressive results. We're talking about a real impact on both speed and efficiency.
So less talk, more action, more results. Love it. But give me specifics. What are we talking about here?
Absolutely. Let's talk about market research.
Okay.
Always important, but it can be such a time-consuming process, right?
Sure.
While some companies are now using generative AI to analyze massive data sets of consumer trends, competitor data, social media sentiment AI can handle it all.
Wow.
And this allows them to gather insights and identify opportunities much faster than traditional methods.
It's like having a crystal ball, but instead of vague predictions, you're getting concrete data.
Yes. And it's not just about speed either. The quality of these AI-driven insights is often significantly higher.
How so?
Because AI can process such a vast amount of data, it can uncover those subtle patterns and correlations that we humans might miss. Things that are hidden in plain sight.
It's like having an army of analysts working around the clock.
Right. But it doesn't stop at market research. The study also highlighted how companies are using generative AI for everything, from rapid prototyping new product ideas to even generating marketing copy and visuals.
So it's not just about coming up with a big idea, but also about bringing it to life more efficiently.
Exactly. And it's not just about pure efficiency either.
Okay, tell me more.
The study actually found that this iterative way of working with AI often leads to more creative solutions overall.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Teams are able to experiment more freely, test multiple variations, and refine their designs based on real-time feedback from the AI. It's like having a constant feedback loop pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
That's amazing. But with all this talk about efficiency and speed and data, I can't help but wonder about the human element. What about those aha moments, those bursts of creativity that often come from unexpected places? Does AI help or hinder that process?
It's a great question, and it's something the study really dug into. Interestingly, many participants actually reported that AI, far from stifling creativity, actually fostered it.
Really? How so?
Well, because the AI takes on a lot of the repetitive, tedious tasks, it frees up the human team to focus on what they do best. Thinking strategically, making those creative connections, and coming up with truly innovative solutions.
So it's not humans versus AI, it's humans and AI working together towards a shared goal.
Precisely. And that's the big takeaway from this whole study. The power of generative AI isn't about replacing human ingenuity, but about amplifying it.
It's been amazing to take a deep dive into this with you, to explore how this technology is shaping the future of innovation. As we wrap up here, what's the key message you hope listeners take away from this conversation?
We're on the edge of a whole new era of innovation, one where human-AI collaboration is essential for unlocking truly groundbreaking solutions.
If you liked this discussion, click this next video where we go through the many ways AI is transforming how creators work by handling tedious tasks, allowing them to focus on storytelling, emotional connection, and authenticity.